Our first guest tonight says Democrats are playing games on DACA and the spending bill with the lives of our military hanging in the balance. Joining us tonight, Republican Congresswoman Martha McSally of Arizona. She's a member of the Armed Services Committee, also running for Arizona's open Senate seat to replace outgoing Senator Jeff Flake. Congresswoman, great to have you with us. And let's start with these most recent developments that Mike Emanuel just reported. The Freedom Caucus moving into line, apparently, to support the continuing resolution tonight and perhaps within the hour in the vote.
Actually, the votes were just called, Lou, and we'll be heading in soon. And as I've said, I was in the military for 26 years. It is infuriating that the Democrats are playing politics with our troops. I brought this up in the White House meeting last week, that they have created this fake deadline for something that isn't a top priority of the American people and putting our American lives, our troops, in jeopardy. They are right now deployed in harm's way. Their families are back home praying for them and hoping to be able to pay the bills. They will not be paid. If something happens to them, the death benefits will not be paid. Their readiness is at a crisis right now. We've had 80 training deaths last year and 20 in combat. The Navy ship accidents, the airplane accidents is because of the lack of funding and the sequestration and these fits and starts. And so the fact that the Democrats would play games with our troops, I raised my right hand and took that oath. They're all out there right now, and they are counting on them to not let them down, and they better not let them down in the next 24 hours.
Yeah, and I think it's important to point out that President Trump, alone among all of the candidates running for the office of president in 2016, was the one who talked about the antiquated equipment, who talked about the shortage of combat-ready forces, and he is committed to enlarging that. Let's turn to the games that are being played on DACA. Because that's an important issue in the state of Arizona. It is for the nation. DACA has somehow managed to move its way to the front of the line. And frankly, many people are very upset because it puts millions of other people coming into the country legally, lawfully, at the back of the line. It also puts them ahead of, as you say, the men and women in our military. The issues go on and on. This is madness, and it's being played out as a public relations stunt.
Absolutely. Look, the Democrats have hijacked this process. They have been failing to sit down at the table and negotiate in good faith, strong support for our military. It's great that we have a president and a commander-in-chief who is committed and focused on giving our troops everything they need. But the Democrats have failed to sit down and negotiate because of DACA, which there's no deadline tomorrow on DACA. Look, we can address these issues, but the bill that I introduced last week with some of my teammates actually are the top priorities on this topic, which is really securing our border, ending chain migration, ending the visa lottery, cracking down on sanctuary cities, passing Kate's Law, and doing the things that actually are the root causes of why we have a DACA population in the first place. So let's focus on our troops. I've lived through CRs and I've lived through government shutdowns as a member of the military. The reason we're having a CR vote tonight as the least worst option is because the Democrats have failed to come to the table in good faith, and they're continuing to hijack the process over DACA. Vote to keep the government open, support our troops, and sit down and negotiate our bill in good faith. Tell us what you don't like about it so we can move forward and address these issues that are highest priorities.
Yeah, the issue of DACA, not to depart from it, let's make clear to everyone there are two lies about DACA. And DACA is a democratic issue. It is and it is a large measure fiction. One, there is no deadline on March 5th.
Right.
The deadline is in November because those registered under DACA, those will be the first ones to come up that'll require renewal. Secondly, the big lie is it's just under 700,000 people. Those are the people on the registry, but with combining all who could be brought in under DACA, the number approaches 4 million illegal immigrants. And this Congress, I assure you, and Senate won't have the guts to put down the numbers of visa that will be the result of passing something called DACA, because they want to perpetuate the lies that they've been telling about immigration, illegal immigration in particular in this country, for the better part of a decade and a half.
Lou, these are because of failures of many, many years of us not enforcing our laws and also not securing our borders, not addressing visa overstays, and all the things that go into why we have this population in the first place. So, look, we are willing to sit down and address these issues, but the highest priorities are securing our border, to include building the wall, getting the agents everything they need, intelligence-driven operations to stop the dangerous cartels that are coming over our border, address visa overstays, which were more last year than those coming over the border. We make it a misdemeanor, a crime in our bill. Addressing the loopholes right now where people are looking for Border Patrol agents and turning themselves in. Cartels tell them to claim asylum, and then they disappear into our country with false claims with a court date 5 years in the future. This is insanity. One reason why President Trump is in the White House is because the American people were fed up with these failures. And so we are willing to sit down and address these root issues so that we can move the country and support the American worker, secure our borders, secure our communities, address some of these other issues in a fair way that isn't incentivizing future illegal activity or rewarding people who already conducted illegal activity.
Are you going to get the CR through tonight?
I think we are. I think we are. Definitely in the House. It's over to the Senate. And again, if those Senate Democrats vote no, I think they should be heading off to Afghanistan and Iraq or South Korea on the next airplane, look our troops in the eye and explain why they're not going to get paid while their families are back home wondering how they're going to go to the grocery store and pay their rent. This is a travesty, and they better not be playing politics with this. And I hope that people start to rise up and see what's going on in the games they're playing with our military.
Congresswoman Martha McSally, thanks for being with us. Appreciate it.